Yo, it's your boy Dctree from Dctree-Nation.com, where we cover hoops and heroes. And today we're talking hoops. My, oh my, oh my. Uncle Dennis, the infamous Uncle Dennis, has spoken about why Kawhi Leonard has left the Spurs. He has spoken. I'm sitting here playing PS4. Yes, I play PS4. Don't judge me. And I look at my phone and it's a Yahoo story about Uncle Dennis commenting finally on why Kawhi Leonard left the Spurs. But before I jump too deep into it, if you like my content, please subscribe to the channel. Okay, let's jump into what he said. He says, I think it just became a lack of trust. They didn't believe Kawhi couldn't play, and that caused a lack of trust in us, and then us not believing in them. Anytime a player says he's not capable of playing, you should believe him. Why would Kawhi just stop playing all of a sudden? He's a competitor. Sometimes you get these team doctors telling you what you can and cannot do, and Kawhi was just in too much pain to get out there. This was a serious issue. They didn't believe him, and after that, the relationship couldn't recover, and we decided we had to move on. Oh man, those be fighting words, y'all. Those be fighting words, okay? Listen, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, hey, we can't believe anything this guy says. He's not a credible source. He's just trying to get Kawhi a new contract. He's trying to, clean up the mess that Kawhi caused in San Antonio. And I really don't blame you for feeling that way, because he wouldn't really tell us the truth if it was a dark side to Kawhi or not. But think about it this way. Before this incident, has Kawhi ever shown any sign of being a diva? Any shred of being a diva? Any ounce of being, hard to work with or not a team player before this incident? Think about it now. He hasn't showed any shred of that. And then if you think about this, when Toronto finally visited San Antonio, he had a great heartfelt moment with Greg Popovich. Now, Greg Popovich is the type of guy that will shake your hand. He's class personified for the most part. He's going to shake your hand. But he hugged Kawhi. Chip England hugged Kawhi. It was just a different type of energy. I don't think they would have had that type of energy if Kawhi was the diva, or he was, just disrespecting the Spurs and hiding from them. I don't think they would have went all out like that if that was the case. I honestly think they kind of mishandled the situation. Another thing that makes me think they mishandled the situation, if you think about Danny Green and his quote about how Kawhi didn't quit, that he was actually hurt. Why would Danny Green go out his way to say this? I mean, I don't think he would go out to, go against a teammate. Obviously, he plays for Toronto, but I don't think he'll go out his way to defend him either. Another thing that kind of supports Uncle Dennis's point is the fact that we did have those weird quotes from Tony Parker, those weird quotes from Manu Ginobili, the kind of bad energy from Greg Popovich. All these things, they weren't really incriminating, but they were very different from the Spurs way. They usually completely tight-lipped. So for Tony Parker, Manu, and Pop to kind of like show their hand a little bit, show their frustration a little bit, it kind of plays into Uncle Dennis's theory. Now, I don't know. Maybe he's a vindictive guy and he's playing off, that rhetoric. Who knows? But I'm just piecing together, the pieces here, because, obviously Greg Popovich and the Spurs aren't going to say anything. Kawhi isn't going to say anything. So I got to paint the picture as I see it. And the way it looks like the guy was hurt and the Spurs didn't believe him, because, obviously he still has the leg pad to this day, almost 2 years later. So the injury is real. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Man, this situation is pretty interesting. Like, you don't know what to think. You don't know who to support. I guess at the end of the day, we just have to let it go. It really doesn't matter. But it's kind of fun to talk about, to be honest with you. Anyways, let me know in the comments what you think about this whole Kawhi situation. Does this change your idea about Kawhi? Does it really give him bad press? Because it kind of feels like his uncle is trying to clean things up. That can irritate some people. I can see that. Man, this story just won't go away, right? All right, guys, that's it for this one. For more information on hoops, check out the main page, Dctree-Nation.com. Like us on Facebook. Don't forget to hit that sub button. Help a brother out. Peace.